manning the offense for Team Marikina Lady Shoemasters, that's Sara Verosao, will hopefully get their victory this evening. Meanwhile, that's Venice Puzon, one of the most experienced setters we have here for MPVA, Marikina Lady Shoemasters, will go up para dito sa Team Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation Incorporated. Magandang gabi po sa lahat ng ating mga manonood. Daphne Cristobal muli and Jong Panerio here, and on the sidelines we got Fiona Bacani for this game. Ito, magkaibang storya naman ang matutuklasan natin. Ito, Jong, nakita natin itong Rizal. They are hoping to, alam mo, mag-continue yung panalo nila. Meanwhile, para naman dito sa Marikina, hoping to get a victory.
Well, Daphne, I'm very excited about this match because this is a rematch actually of our bronze medal last year. And of course, last year it is Marikina appears very victorious, but I know that Rizal must have been really preparing here in this match, hoping to get their first win.
Pero ngayon, Jong, no, balikan muna natin itong naging previous performance ng Team Marikina kontra Binyan, kung saan sweet victory nga or maging madali lang yung performance dito kontra itong Binyan kontra Marikina.
Well, that is a lackluster 3-set wins of Binyan Tatak Gel, Valley Angels 14 to 25, 10 to 25, and 11 to 25. And as you can see, Daphne, ang daming kulang at they really need to work a lot on their attacking, blocking, and even on aces.
But you know, one player just really tried to suit up on that game, and I'm talking about ito nga si Tetis Taneo.
And of course, not only Tineo, Daphne, at this very crucial game, everybody really need to contribute a lot. Taneo cannot do it all alone. Her numbers is not enough, so we need other players right now to step up and to help Marikina to finally get their first win here in the MPVA.
Well, 5 points nga nanggaling doon sa kanilang setter na si Sara Verosao, but we've mentioned itong si Taneo, 8 points coming from 7 attacks with 1 ace, but she really can't do it all alone. She really needs help from her teammates. Meanwhile, itong Team Rizal naman kontra Valenzuela.
Well, for Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation defeated Valenzuela Clase in a very dominant 3-0 run, 25-14, 25-17, and 25-20. I think let's credit this victory. Of course, Daphne, these players have been playing for many years already, and also with experience and with the caliber of Venus Puzon as their setter really means a lot to them.
So they really want to take on yung, kumbaga, yung momentum or yung winning streak na meron sila. Let's find out later on kontra dito sa Marikina. Pero ang pag-usapan naman natin, isa sa mga players na pwedeng asahan nitong Team Rizal, and that's Hiromi Osada.
Well, Hiromi Osada, where it's not everyday, Daphne, that we've seen a very highly efficient middle blocker. And perfect example, Osada, no, you know, not only very efficient, not the strongest or tallest of a middle blocker, Daphne, but the porsyento and even yung sipag sa depensa, Osada has it all. And with the 9 points on 3-set victory, considering the other players already contributed a point, that is also already a big number here for Hiromi Osada.
So for Venice Puzon, hindi lang meron siyang Heart Bio, meron din siyang Hiromi Osada on this game. So 2 middle blockers, that's gonna be helpful on her playmaking style. Pero syempre, alam naman natin, pati yung mga attackers niya with high efficiency for our spikers. So both teams coming from different story, but let's see kung paano magpo-perform itong Team Marikina Lady Shoemasters going up against Rizal, who's trying to take care of that winning streak that they have. In just a while, Marikina Lady Shoemasters kontra Team Rizal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The battle continues here at Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association, ang liga para sa lahat. Paco Arena, Metro Manila, it's now time to meet your participants. First, for the Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation, led by team captain number 10, Venice Puzon. Their first libero is number 2, Blue Guzman. Make way for the teammates, number 4, Faith de Guzman. Number 5, Angelica Cruz. Number 6, Jaja Tula. Number 8, Stacy Lopez. Number 9, Roxy De La Cruz. Number 11, Kat Galedo. Number 12, Joan Laguna. Number 15, Jonah Dolorito. Number 16, Hiro Osada. Number 19, Heart Pio. Number 24, Angge Serna. And their second libero is number 7, Marcy Rivas. Now let's meet their opponents. The Marikina WCC Lady Shoemasters. Led by team captain number 6, Sara Viruchao. Their first libero is number 20, Ash Asne. Make way for teammates number 2, Cassandra Nasol. Number 4, Tatin Olmedo. Number 5, Jules Catalan. Number 10, Precious Cruz. Number 11, Tin Miralles. Number 12, Iris Oliveros. Number 13, Leila Pasco. Number 14, Bea Florentino. Number 15, Carla Donato. Number 21, Mika Javier. Number 24, Tetis Taneo. And their second libero is number 22, Just Domingo. Our officials for match number 28. First referee, Darius Kaganda. Second referee, Jason Magad. Now let's meet the starters. First, for the Marikina WCC Lady Shoemasters. Led by team captain, setter number 6, Sara Viruchao. Opposite hitter, number 10, Precious Cruz. Middle blocker, number 11, Tin Miralles. Outside hitter, number 13, Leila Pasco. Middle blocker, number 15, Carla Donato. Outside hitter, number 24, Tetis Taneo. And their starting libero is number 20, Ash Asne. Coaching the Lady Shoemasters is Andy Fiel. Now let's meet the starters for the Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. Led by team captain, setter number 10, Venice Puzon. Middle blocker number 5, Angelica Cruz. Opposite hitter number 6, Jaja Tula. Outside hitter number 12, Joan Daguna. Another outside hitter number 15, Jonah Dolorito. Middle blocker number 16, Hiro Sada. And their starting libero is number 2, Blue Guzman. Coaching St. Gerrard is Cromwell Garcia.
First Sixers natin. Para nga dito for both teams, but it's Marikina Lady Shoemasters competing against etong Rizal. Starting lineup for the Lady Shoemasters, Taneo, Donato, Pasco, Cruz, Miralles, Viruchao. That's for the playmaker actually. And that's Domingo naman ang kanilang magiging starting defender. Meanwhile, para dito sa Rizal, Tulang, Osada, Dolorito, Doguna, Cruz, Puzon, and Guzman naman ang kanilang floor defender. Last matchup for our triple header Monday. with Rizal trying to continue or maintain the winning streak that they have. But Vershao, with experience, veteran setter para sa Lady Shoemasters. First point belongs para dito sa Marikina.
Well, lucky break there. Well, that's not actually a very good of a set. But Paco just, making the most out of that awkward set and score a first point here for Marikina.
Puzon tries to connect dito sa gitna. But Cruz hindi na nahabol yung bola doon.
Well, another matchup I think, Daphne, that we could actually look out for is the matchup of Puzon and Vershao. Well, we all know that both setters is a decorated setters. So I think pagdating dito sa playmaking, di magkakatalo itong dalawang team na to. Pagandahan na lang talaga ng execution sa mga spikers.
Pero first point para dito kay Hiro Osada, who scored 9 points in their previous matchup. And Leila scoring her second point here. So yung 2 points na meron dito ang Lady Shoemasters, courtesy for Paco.
And itong si Leila Paco, not the tallest of an outside hitter, but I think right now the way she scored and the way she played, I can consider her as one of the smartest here inside the court.
So porsyento nakikita natin dito as Osada will be banking her second point of the match. We are deadlocked at 2.
Well, Daphne, I remember during the inaugural season of MPVA, itong Rizal is actually on the top 1 or top 2 teams. And that is quite a heartbreaking defeat during the last year because they settled in the 4th place and they wanted to change that story here in the 2nd season.
Great tip. That resulted to a point. So Donato nagpaparamdam din dito. Perfect first ball as Puzon tries to activate Cruz. Sara. Tutaneo. Nandun ang depensa. Overcooking that hit.
Well, right now, since I must say this is a rematch of our bronze medal last year, both teams medyo tentative pa. They're trying to be familiarized to each other's playmaking. And let's see kung sino mga makakaunang makapag-adjust dito sa differences ng dalawang team.
Services will be delivered here by Donato. So second point para dito kay Carla, leading her squad to this 3-point advantage for the Lady Shoemasters. First ball naroon, Puzon, back sets, chooses Jaja. Unwanted set. Puzon goes there on the left pin, Doguna.
And Duguna, one of the players that I know who has a very good high leaping ability, giving a perfect set. Duguna would surely overtowering yung mga blockers na nasa harap niya.
Down to a 2-point deficit here in the first set. Sara Vershao. Balik kay Doguna ang bola. Back-to-back points.
Well, this is quite unusual. Usually, if you have a good pass, you usually go to your middle. But that time, late ang blockers, open. Ang opensa here for Duguna.
And that extreme spike of the set is brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Perfect first ball. Sara. Middle attack dito kay Mirales.
And what a beautiful running attack. They're coming from Tin Mirales. I will say it over and over again that Tin Mirales, during our inaugural season, I must say, one of the middle blockers who truly impressed me, who can score in double digits despite being a middle. So let's see if she can still replicate and translate that into action here in this match.
Doguna this time. She was blocked. And that 1-2 play by Venice Puzon.
Venice Puzon, very calm, very steady. You know, Venice Puzon is like a fortress that if you need someone na pagkukuhanan mo ng strength, you can always call Venice Puzon.
That's John Doguna with already 2 points here on this match. Vershao running attack once again. This time that will not work. Underhand set. And that cross-court kill by Dolorito.
Dolorito making it so easy, but you know, that cut shot really takes a lot of practice, especially targeting those end line. Dolorito, this 1-2 punch of Rizal is really a threat here for Marikina.
Standing 5'6" tall itong si Dolorito.
Oh!
So lalamang muli dito ng isa ang Marikina, something that they should try to take advantage of.
Certainly.
First ball naroon. Puzon. Malayo-layo yung set na yon. And so Dolorito will be hitting that antenna. Kaya ngayon, punta tayo sa ating unang technical timeout. 2-point lead para sa Lady Shoemasters.
You're still watching the 2024 MPVA. Earlier, I got to talk to head coach Andy Fiel, who told me that this Marikina squad is a completely different team. Because of the time constraints, these players still need a bit more conditioning and gelling. But regardless of their level of preparedness, entering this league, they play with the cards that they have because of their love for Marikina. Knowing that their opponents are always prepared, this squad has their eyes set on keeping the score as close as possible to give them better chances of winning. Pag alam nilang nalalamangan sila, they just want to play intelligent volleyball. While there are games that aren't fun for them to lose, it's these players' natural instinct to compete and win that keeps them going. They know what's at stake. They aren't just playing for their self-progress. They're playing for their team and most importantly, to represent the name at the front of their jerseys. Now back to you, Jong and Daphne.
Thank you, Fiona. You know, aside from their individual tendencies, yes, nire-represent talaga nila dito ang Lady Shoemasters. Pero puntos para sa Rizal.
And as per Fiona and Daphne, you know, you really cannot discount the skills of the players that Marikina have. But I think, yun nga, they just need to be extra familiar and they really need to gel to work as a team.
Free ball, but unable to do so.
And you know, simple errors like that would really not help your team. Especially that, you know, you're going against a very familiar, intact team like Rizal.
Angel Cruz with already, you know, chipping in points here for her squad. That will be block point.
And no entry, says Rizal. And this is something that would really challenge Marikina. First is to penetrate the blocking of Rizal.
2-point lead para sa Rizal. Mirales setting it up. Chooses Pasco. Bantay sarado muli.
Again, you know, right now, that is the playmaking of Marikina is quite very tentative because the blockers of Rizal really knew already kung saan pupunta yung mga attackers nila.
Hindi natutuwa itong si Coach Andy sa pangyayari kaya timeout na kakailanganin niya.
Tets, ikaw to. Si Tets. Sa likod ka, no? Tapos libero. Tapos outside hitter. Tapos to, back row. Okay, setter to. So pag maganda, pwede ka mag-running sa likod. Pag maganda, huwag ka muna mag-open. Pag wala, Tets, ready ka. Back row attack. So tatlo sila atake. Okay, back row attack.
And there you go, Daphne. But well, let's take a look first of our team standing after the first 2 matches here. Ngayong Lunes, nakita natin Quezon Province still unblemished, followed by Bacoor, Binyan, and of course Negros, very steady in the top 4 of our standing.
Sabi nga natin, itong Marikina, they are eyeing to be part of the winning column. Asada unable to secure that point. Venice. Ball is still in play. Angel with that first ball, chooses Dolorito.
Whoa!
And right, on zone 1, Venice Puzon, ladies and gentlemen, scoring her 3rd point here in the first set.
Watching Venice Puzon doing that, Daphne, I could replay that the whole night. That point of Venice Puzon. The magic touches of Venice Puzon really never failed to amaze us again. One more time.
5-1 setter for Team Rizal, and another service ace here for Angel Cruz. 3rd point din para sa kanya, everyone, for Team Rizal, chipping in points. 5-point margin. Struggle in getting that first ball. Puzon goes back to Dolorito. Medyo nagkaagawan pa sa bola na yon. Tignan natin kung sino ang pupuntahan ni Puzon. Muli Dolorito the second time around, but still not yet game over. From the back row, Laguna overcooks that hit.
And finally, I think the 7-0 run of Rizal finally ended here. And right now, if you're Marikina, you just want to shake everything off and start a brand new point here.
Lucky break para dito sa Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. 5 points ang kailangan habulin dito ng Marikina. And, you know, we're seeing that they've been struggling in terms of their first ball. How do you think, can they try to have a solution for that, Jong?
Well, for the first ball, Daphne, it's really easy. I mean, bago ka pumasok ng court, you are already assigned on what position or kung saan ka dapat i-assign sa pattern ninyo. You just really need to stick on that plan.
This Extreme Spike of the Set is brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Massive service. Regalo para sa Rizal. One-hand set. Too early to celebrate, but it's the Lady Shoemasters who will be nailing that point.
Well, good thing. Good counter, I mean, here for Marikina. Well, obviously, I think Rizal already knew who is the weakest link here on the side of Marikina when it comes to service reception. But good anticipation there on the net defense.
Puzon. Dish to that right pin. They go to Taneo. And Venice failing to push that ball. So this is just a 4-point game in here as Perushao tries to connect from the right pin. Puntos para sa Lady Shoemasters. Short service. And that assist won't go. Pantay sarado. Itong si Osada. So far, she is a top scorer para dito sa Rizal. Pero let's head on sa ating second technical timeout, 5-point game. Our matches tomorrow, magkita-kita po tayo sa Bacoor Strike Gymnasium as an One Lady Knights Go for Gold will compete against Binyan Tatakjel. Caloocan naman kontra Rizal, at sa ating final game, Bacoor City versus Marikina City. Yes, back-to-back games ang matutuklasan natin sa MPVA, and Wednesday din, itong Rizal naman, doubleheader tayo versus itong Negros, and final game, Valenzuela Classy going up against Marikina Lady Shoemasters. So non-stop volleyball action for MPVA. That's what we love. More volleyball games para sa ating tournament. We go to the right pin. Jaja unable to finish that one. Chance to counter. Who's on with that first ball? Cross court. Won't go. And Jaja, ipaparamdam din dito para sa Rizal.
Well, you see here the flexibility and, Jaja Tulang able to adapt or embrace a new position. I remember last year, she used to play sa middle and to give way for others to start. She's now playing as an opposite.
Service ace. Ang regalo sa atin dito. Jonah Dolorito scoring another bucket. Short service. Pero Xiao, binigay dito sa gitna. Andun si Pasco to cover that one. And Doguna with a cross-court kill.
And that has been Duguna's sweet spot, the target, that cut shot, really making it easy to hit.
Doguna show it is here in the first set. 8-point game. Sara versus Layla. Doon ang coverage, so mahihirapan talaga ang Marikina Lady Shoemasters na pumatay dito ng bola. And from that left pin, that will be an error on their side. And with that, the timeout will be called here. Kailanganin nila, let's listen in.
Kakaikot mo lang sa harap. Kakaikot mo lang. So galing ka sa back row kanina. Okay. Kailangan lumabas ka, nasa loob ka ng court, idudulo niya lalapit niya sa antena. Pag nasa loob ka ng court, di mo mapapalo, lumabas ka. Okay? Masustock na naman tayo dahil sa service receive. Kailangan makaplay, okay? Basta tandaan nyo, kailangan makaplay. Para.
Well, earlier on the set, nagkaroon ng 7-0 run itong Rizal. Same issue. And that is because of the poor service reception dito ng Lady Shoemaster. And this is still something that Coach Fiel wanted the Lady Shoemasters to work out their service reception, especially Daphne, that we are already on the tail end of our first set. And you just want to, to end this first set without giving any fight.
9-point game here in the first set. As Coach Andy Fiel tries to remain patient para sa koponan niya. Ang bilis ng habol doon. That's gonna be too short for the third ball to get the ball across the net. So double-digit lead na ang meron dito para sa Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation.
And still, a big problem to be solved here for Marikina. Their service reception. It's really hunting them. Another one!
Back-to-back service aces para dito kay Jonah Dolorito. Dolorito already with 5 points here on this match. And that will be an error this time, but Jonah Dolorito studying AB Multimedia Arts in LPU.
And you have to admire, Daphne, that most of our players here inside the court are students, still student athletes, napagsabayan itong MPVA without compromising their studies, really describe how great athletes they are.
And now still on top. Itong Rizal, and sabi mo nga, Chong, mga student athletes pa to. And they're just really trying to juggle yung kanilang commitment in school.
Oh yeah.
And their passion in playing sports. Di na nahabol ang bola, kaya ang puntos pupunta para dito sa Lady Shoemasters.
An instant impact coming from veteran Iris Oliveros. On that simple tip, sometimes you don't need so much power. You just need to know where exactly to place the ball. At dito na nga lumalabas yung pagiging crafty ng ating mga veterans.
Almost an ace. That was a very short serve. Pasko. Parang hindi in-expect.
Yeah.
Cruz ang bola doon. They go to Jaja.
And Jaja Tulang, our best homegrown player during our inaugural season, scoring a point from the opposite side.
And not just scoring a point, but leading her squad now
Wow.
at set point. (24-13) is our set number 1 score so far. Panis with that 1-2 play. Doon ang depensa. That push won't go. Sara binigay dito sa gitna, pero andun si Cruz. Pinatakbo. Pero hindi gagana. Doguna, sinubukang lumipad. Chansa para sa Rizal. Slow hit. That shouldn't be the case. That punch, one and gone. Doguna, lumipad muli. What a defense there for the Lady Shoemasters. Venice from the back row this time. That won't go for their squad.
And I think right now, Coach Fel just wanted, to for the girls to push, to see their limit, to test their limit on how far they could actually go. I know that is quite very hard to do because itong Rizal, set point na. But more than the points, it is the momentum that they could get entering the second set.
But let's just credit that point coming from their first libero, itong si Asne, for the Lady Shoemasters. Just adding up a lot of energy for Team Marikina. 10, she was blocked. Sara pushes that ball. Di pa rin gagana. Daguna. Kanina pa siya lumilipad. Pero ngayon, ang paglipad niya, magdadala sa kapanan niya para sa unang set, 25-14. Perfect first ball. And Venice just tries to connect from that left pin. Binakura na nga ng Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation itong unang set, 25-14. At parang naging, kumbaga, napatahimik nila ang Marikina Lady Shoemasters.
And Daphne, despite the slow start here of Rizal, they did everything just to, to get their momentum. At yun nga, on the latter part of the set, naging tentative na rin yung playmaking dito ng Marikina. And also credit those hard services ni Dolorito. And of course, yung blocking din dito ni Osada. At yung playmaking dito ni Puzon going against Duguna and Dolorito really confuses itong defense pattern ng Marikina Lady Shoemasters.
And literal na lahat ng pumasok dito sa side ng Rizal nag-score ng points kasi pati itong si Venice may 3 points na sa larong ito. Let's take a look at our numbers.
Well, as you can see, Daphne, it's really a mastery of every skill that Rizal showcased to us during the first set. 14/6 when it comes to attacks, blocking aces. Nangunguna pa rin dito ang Rizal. There are a lot of areas right now that Marikina Lady Shoemasters really need to work out. And let's see if they can do that or if they can translate the strategy that they had during our break time here in the second set.
And that's Hero Sada. At ito, ang hero naman ng Marikina Lady Shoemasters, Asne. And Roxy de la Cruz. In action here. Set number 2, here we come. Venice to Osada. That won't go. Read well. But nope.
Yes, well, it isn't overreaching, I guess, because Puzon is still actually trying to set the ball. But Iris Oliveros already attempted to block yung bola without allowing Puzon to set up the ball first.
So first point belongs para dito sa Rizal. 2 straight points for the black shirts after that error on the side of the Lady Shoemasters.
A rare error coming from Sara Verociao, a double contact violation. Really not to use on seeing Sara Verociao getting that kind of error.
Chance to counter for Rizal. What a set there by Puzon and Stacy Lopez, just ensuring that setup coming from Venice Puzon will all be worth it. This extreme spike of the set is brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances.
And Daphne, you know, with the deep bench of Rizal, I think everybody could just simply crack the starting lineup. Just right now, Stacy Lopez, bagong pasok. Pero again, maasahan mo dito when it comes to attacking.
Offensive setter itong si Venice Puzon para sa kapanan niya. With already 4 points here on this game and make that 5!
Update that quickly, Daphne. Make it 5. And Venice Puzon, really the cerebral assassin of Rizal.
Mukhang Jong hindi uso yung yung commentator jinx for Venice Puzon.
Exactly. At least right now, we knew na it's not about us. Ooh. I think a rotational fault for the Lady Shoemasters. And here you go, 6-0 run to start off our second set.
Venice Puzon with already 5 points on this game. Someone scraped the net. That was Donato, who apologizes to her teammates.
And Donato failed to control the momentum, her follow through after she hit that ball.
Hailing from Santa Rosa, Laguna, itong si Venice Puzon. And from that right pin, they will stop the bleeding.
And everybody, I know everybody's waiting for the attack coming from Taneo to finally stop the bleeding here for the Lady Shoemasters. We need to see more of that, not only for Taneo Daphne, but also to other players to contribute and to chip in points here for the Lady Shoemasters.
Puzon to Lopez.
Well, Stacy Lopez celebrated first before checking the ball if it is in or out. But still, they have a comfortable lead here of 5 points.
5-point game dito, Jong. At tingin mo, with how dominating ang pinapakita dito ng Rizal. If you're Marikina, what's the first step you have to do in order to, sort of catch up with how the rhythm of Team Rizal is trying to showcase in here?
Well, una-una, Daphne, huwag mo nang sabayan yung mga errors dito na binibigay na Rizal. Well, second, you need to trust your veteran setter, Sara Verociao. Just receive a perfect ball and allow her for her playmaking. And also, not only that, make sure na maging efficient yung execution mo.
This former Lady Cardinals, meanwhile, failed to attack well, pero ngayon, pinabawi. Kaya siya magdadala sa ating unang technical timeout, 8-3.
The volleyball action continues here at the MPVA. While the Marikina Lady Shoemasters are still hopeful for their first win, this hasn't been an easy feat with some of their players who aren't present on the court due to injuries. We see Bridget Martinez in the stand today, who currently has a sprain on her left shoulder and is advised to rest for a few weeks before coming back to play. The Lady Shoemasters know that they have to work harder, especially in the absence of some of their players who are injured or have other commitments. It's more a mental game now for this Marikina team na kailangan pang tapangan ng loob sa court para mayuwi ang kanilang unang panalo. Balik sa inyo.
Salamat, Fiona. Hopefully, gumalik agad itong si Martinez, and also not on action today is Bien Juanillo, who also has prior commitments. Meron na siyang bagong work. So, hindi muna daw siya makakapag-absent para sa koponan niya. But meanwhile, puntos para sa Lady Shoemasters.
Well, Juanillo not playing here right now for Marikina is actually a big loss, Daphne.
Yeah.
Well, she is the number 19 when it comes to attacking efficiencies at 34%. And of course, for Rizal, there are actually a lot of names later we're going to mention. We're going to tackle those names, Daphne.
But look at that celebration for the Lady Shoemasters right after that block point.
And I hope that that block point, somehow, pag nakablock talaga, it would automatically increase your confidence. And let's see if that will continue here on the side of the Lady Shoemasters.
Tough serve. They go to the left pin. Easily dug up. They go to Oliveros, who just blocked. And now we'll be earning a point.
Well, what an impact that Iris Oliveros is bringing here for the Lady Shoemasters. Well, very veteran, not the strongest of hits, but very accurate and well-placed.
Down to a 3-point game. But that will be an unwanted service.
For Marikina right now, Daphne, the 1-2 punch, the deadly duo of Tuguna and Dolorito, they are in the top 20 when it comes to scoring. Well, they really need to neutralize that by digging well and to strengthen their floor defense.
Miss hit there by Cruz. Taking accountability on what happened. Well, that's Oliveros. Great serve on the last play. Pasco from the left pin won't go. Cruz sinubukang pabawiin. Itong si Puzon. Great reflexes by De La Cruz. The back set, chooses Stacy. The cross-court kill won't go as Pasco is dug up, cleaning up the mess.
Duguna, the leaping ability talaga, Daphne, really overing even though there's already a blocker in front of her. And that's the reason why Duguna, our number 15, top 15 when it comes to scoring here at this very moment.
Laguna scoring that bucket for her squad. Meanwhile, Pasco unable to secure that one. First set, nakita natin yung first 2 points galing dito kay Pasco. But, etong Rizal just quick to adapt, quick to adjust. At nababantayan agad yung mga palo nitong si Paco. Speaking of which, chance for Rizal to counter on this set. Oliveros naroon para sa first ball. Yung tapik na yun, hindi po pwede para sa kapanan ng Rizal. De La Cruz saving that one. They're not giving a free ball for Rizal as much as possible. They would want to give harder opportunities for their opponent, but this time that will go out.
Well, that time, Bunersa na. May dugo na without even calculating the measurement of the court, resulting for an outside hit.
So now, substitution will be made here as Hart Rio coming in, replacing Angel Cruz. Usually, Hart Bio is a starter for Team Rizal. They're coming from the bench. Let's see what kind of observation she can contribute for the black shirts.
And that's good about, having, sabi ko nga kanina, having a very good and deep bench because everybody could simply crack or start a starting lineup. And if the other starter is not working really well or playing really well, at least the other one could, start off right away just like that. Hart Bio, instant impact for Rizal.
Hart Bio hailing from Bulacan, scoring a bucket for her squad. Not a starter, pero puntos agad ang ibabahagi niya para sa Rizal. What a set there by Vershao, and with that, they will get a point.
And that one-man block of Bio, it will not be working. She's not pressing her arms forward, resulting for that ball to just simply deflect yung elbow.
Pero 5 puntos pa rin ang kailangan habulin dito ng Lady Shoemasters. De La Cruz already in front, and an immediate point.
Look at that very narrow gap kung saan pinadaan ni De La Cruz yung palo niya. What a picture perfect, well-calculated down the line attack coming from De La Cruz.
Now a 6-point game here. First ball was there. Sara goes to the middle. That won't go. And from the back row,
That is outside. Obviously, she's already underneath that ball. And wala nang follow through at the moment na mag-contact yung kamay niya sa bola.
Paco with that short serve, kneeling set
Oh!
by Puzon. And De La Cruz will deliver from that sacrificing set by their captain, Venice Puzon. What a setup. Not the perfect first ball, pero yung setup, sobrang perfect. Number 2. And that's Captain Venice Puzon leading itong Team Rizal, hoping to continue their momentum here in the tournament. Standing just 5'1" tall and went to Holy Rosary College in high school. Sending that strong serve. Great read on that one because that will sail out. Natatawa pa nga itong sila Puzon because they thought that would sail in.
Well, obviously, I think that ball would sail out because itong si Taneo, when she tried to hit that ball, medyo wala nang approach. At hindi niya lagyan ng follow through yung palo niya, and there's a 7-point lead here for Rizal.
Venice Puzon with already 4 points here. on this game.
And right now, not only with the conversion tayo nagkakaproblema dito sa Marikina, but you know, the very basic of communication medyo absent here on that last sequence.
This time, lalabas ang service na yun. You know, Jong, aside from merong first ball, itong Rizal, what are they doing right on why they are up here by 7?
Well, first of all, I think, Daphne, they're really talking a lot here, really enjoying that, you know, the game. And it's really a big help to boost your morale. And, you know, everything will follow if you have the right mental fortitude. And kita natin ngayon dito sa Rizal. At yung trust nila dito sa team captain nila, it's really big.
And yes, I would like to highlight when you discussed about Team Rizal just really enjoying the game. And kitang-kita naman yon here. Even though may mga errors sila, ramdam talaga natin na nakangiti pa rin sila.
Exactly, Daphne.
Just really having fun here on this game. Guzman with a perfect first ball. And she was also there for coverage. Sharp spike. And that dish won't go. And taking advantage by Oliveros, just seeing that spot. No one was there.
And Oliveros, well, the moment that she being substituted during the second set, it's really a big help here for Marikina, alongside with other veterans, Sara Verushaw and Tin Merales.
Kaya bababa sa 5 and make that 6 once again after Hero. Will be scoring another slam in here.
And right now, I must say that anybody here sa mga middle blockers ng Rizal, Osada, Bio, or Cruz, kung sino may pasok mo, talagang magde-deliver.
Not read well there by Osada, kaya ang puntos mapupunta sa Marikina.
Well, right now, 5 puntos ang kalamangan. And with Marikina really wanting to get their first win, Rizal, hindi kailangan maging complacent dito.
5-point deficit as Guzman will try to dish it. Here with De La Cruz. They go to Oliveros. Tall one, but that still won't go. And hitting that corner, that will be another point here for Rizal.
And right now, Duguna still those unanswered and undefended areas sa down the line hit ni Duguna, hindi pa rin mabantayan dito ng Marikina. And right now, she's still taking advantage on the specialty of the house.
Laguna, one of the well-experienced, you know, kumbaga mga matured players na for Team Rizal.
And right now, kita natin Daphne, Team Merales just want to use some width to swipe the ball off the hands of the blocker and score off the block. But apparently, nagkaroon nga ng net violation after that attempt.
6 points para dito kay Osada. Puzon, combination play!
Oh!
Lahat ng gigil, pero lahat nakatawa pa rin. Dahil lang pasobra ang palo doon ni Lopez. Tignan mo naman yung tawa dito ng Rizal, Joe.
And look at the emotion. Everybody here inside the arena, jaw-dropping after that combination, wishing and thinking if that ball will go in or not. But apparently, yun nga. Sobrahan ng lakas ang combination play.
Coach Andy will try to assure things up for the Lady Shoemasters since this is a 6-point game. And Cruz with that service. Easy swipe won't go. Chance for Rizal. Spuzon tries to connect here with the Bio. Buhay pa rin po ang bola dito. Guzman, perfect first ball. And this time, that combination play will work!
And finally, that combination play after that error, nabayaran na ni Stacy Lopez yung error na yun kanina.
Kumbaga may utang siyang isang puntos para sa kapanan niya. At hindi lang siya ang nag-celebrate doon, pero ang ganda rin nangiti. Itong si Coach Cromwell Garcia. Another bucket for Rizal.
And this is a way beyond comfortable lead here for Rizal.
8-point game here in the second set. Naroon ang first ball. Pasco from the left pin.
Let's look at the replay. Yes, Bio touches the net.
7-point game here. And make that 6 after that service ace by Dean Mirales.
There's no room for complacency here for Rizal. You know, everybody wants to get the momentum. Sometimes, before you know it, lamang na yung opponent. So you need to be extra careful.
Cliche as it may sound, pero bilog ang bola. Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Pero siya with that push. Puzon tries to connect. Pio scoring another point.
And Bio, ito bayad na din sa utang niya Daphne after she touched the net. Scoring a point here for Rizal.
Mukhang, you know, with the playmaking style by Venice Puzon, every time that her attackers will, you know, have those errors, pinapabawi
niya.
Kumbaga kung may utang ha, bayaran mo.
Oo. At marunong magbayad yung mga players natin dito from Rizal.
Of course. And now, for Rizal, already at set point here. Set number 2 pa lamang tayo. And Doguna will be wrapping things off para dito sa Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. Courtesy of that service ace delivered by the black shirts. Set number 3 in just a while, pero ngayon lamang ng 2 sets ang Rizal. (25-17) ang ating naging score dito sa second set, wherein we saw how Team Rizal was literally just enjoying the game.
Exactly, Daphne. Not only that, they are moving as if they are a well-oiled machine, and they're a colony of great attackers with a big heart, and all because of course, with Puzon's leadership. And nakita natin dito, Puzon, you know, it's not all setters that I know na-activate niya lahat ng players. But Puzon from middle to opposite to open, well-activated lahat during the second set.
Puzon, ginagamitan ng puso ang kanyang playmaking style. At dahil sa kanyang attacks, lamang dito ng 5 ang Rizal.
And of course, very dominant when it comes to attacking. And also on the aces, Daphne, nagka-problema din dito ang Marikina on their service receive. And let's see, Daphne, if this majestic, dominant performance of Rizal will continue and finally end this match against Marikina here in the third set.
What kind of story will we witness here in the third set? Can we it could be, another triumph here for Rizal, trying to end things in 3 straight sets, or Marikina Lady Shoemasters could suddenly, just like what happened in the previous matches we had earlier, kung saan biglang nag-iiba ang storya. Pagdating sa third set, nakakanakaw ng isang set. Let's see.
Oh, yes.
Let's find out. Especially now that we'll be seeing different players here for Rizal. Gerrard, back sets. Susistaneo.
Well, I really like your forecast, Daphne. Let's see if if we will be having a consistent 4-set match here this Monday, or if Rizal will break that curse and go home with a 3-set victory against the Lady Shoemasters.
Let's find out. Especially now na iba magiging playmaker ng Rizal. That's Galedo will be manning the offense. Nakaabot na nga.
Oo.
Dito sa may bench, itong si Donato and tried to save that ball. Pati teammates niya, nakawa na lang. Service by De La Cruz. Gerrard to Oliveros. Great reflexes. Parang hindi napapagod si De La Cruz at sinalba pa rin ang bola doon. De Guzman scoring. Oops, sorry, that will sail out.
Yeah, we're trying to get a check, but our first delivery says no.
Strong serve with the help of the net. That pancake save by Doxy De La Cruz. Gerrard. Ito si Guzman. Sinalba.
Still an error dito from Guzman. Fresh from the bench. Well, maybe malamig pa to Daphne. Still trying to get her rhythm here.
And, before, yung nagiging first 6 talaga ni Coach Cromwell is the triple D.
Oh, yes.
And I'm talking about Dolorito, Doguna, and De Guzman. Kaya ngayon, iba yung naging strategy dito ni Coach Cromwell. Also experimenting yung kanyang players, which, usually kasi yun talagang ginagawa ng mga coaches.
And also to give chance to other players na makapaglaro.
Great read there by John. And so that will be a point for Rizal. Pagod na si Osada.
Oh. And this is actually what happened during the first 2 matches that we covered, Daphne. Nag-relax, napagod ng mga players natin. And eventually, the losing team was able to snatch the 3rd set. Let's see if this will be consistent here even in their last match.
But with Marikina, despite being down, nakikita natin hindi lagi nagpapatawag ng timeout si Coach Andy. So how would you describe or talk about his coaching style for the Lady Shoemasters?
Well, I think Coach Andy Fiel is really wanting the players to figure out themselves the things that they really need to work out inside the court.
Kasi kung minsan sila lang din naman talaga yung makakalam kung paano sila dapat bumawi inside the court.
And just like that, after that running attack of Ten Meriales, that is actually very different. Attacking, not facing down the line.
First ball nandoon. Pasco, sinubukan, pero hindi naging sapat. And De Guzman with the help of the net.
And right now, De Guzman, bayad na din sa utang niya after those errors.
Yeah, she had 2 attack errors, but also getting her 2nd point here on this game. Just injected by Coach Cromwell here in the 3rd set. Lamang ng isa ang black shirts. 1-2 play. Medyo nagkarambulan pa sa side ng Marikina. And with that, mukhang may hangover pa sila sa pangyayari. Kaya ang puntos mapupunta sa Rizal.
At eto na. Kita natin, unti-unti hinahabol na Rizal ito Lady Shoemasters. And just like that, Daphne, lamang na ng dalawa itong Rizal. Make it 3.
Service ace ang naging hatid dito ni Stacy Lopez para sa Black Shirts. Kaya aakyat sa 3 puntos ang kanilang magiging kalamangan dito. Stacy Lopez, isa sa mga naging player si Coach Cromwell rather, na pinasok lang nitong second set pero nag-iingay na para sa kapunan niya. Punta muna tayo sa ating unang technical timeout. 8-4 ang score.
You're still watching the 2024 MPVA. Despite only having 1 loss, complacency isn't on this Rizal squad vocabulary. Hindi tumigil ang training nila kahit na sunod-sunod ang mga liga nila. To them, every time they're tested on the court is a learning experience. Knowing that their weakest points lie in their unforced errors, specifically in the service area, they recently adopted more morning trainings into their system. Kaninang umaga lang 1 oras sila nag-practice ng services nila kasi dito nagsisimula ang lahat. No matter who they're up against, they know that their opponents have the same kind of fire in them to win. It's their nothing-to-lose mindset that still keeps them working hard for every point and every win. Now back to you, Jong and Daphne.
Substitution for Marikina. Number 12, Number 10, pushes closely.
And still, Rizal trying to challenge the service reception dito ng Marikina to avoid Verosao creating a playmaking here. Another point registered here for on the side of Lady Shoemasters. I think this is the closest so far at 4-point lead.
And now, this is a 4-point game here in the 3rd set. And talking about the report of Fiona, no room for complacency para sa Rizal. Kaya naman puntos para dito kay De Guzman.
And De Guzman, what a moment for her.
This extreme spike of the set is brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Five-point gap. A lot of effort needs to be exerted here for the Lady Shoemasters. Buhay pa rin ang bola dito. Chance to counter for the black shirts. And Heart Bio being activated here, the 3rd set.
Well, despite the absence, despite Venus Houston on the sideline, still Rizal playing as if they are a one team indeed. And the point continues here for the ladies in black.
6-point game. Verosao chooses here in the middle. And that will sail out.
And De Guzman failed to get a check from the pipe.
Now that's Sarah Verosao, who had 3 titles under her belt in the Arellano University before the pandemic. So she's really experienced setter for the Lady Shoemasters. Art Bio muli nagpaparamdam para sa Rizal.
And I must say, Daphne, it's either Bio, Cruz, or Rosada. These 3, these towers from Rizal really play big time here right now.
Art Bio, also an experienced high school player in First City Provincial College. Yung teammates niya, sila Tapia
Oh.
sa First City Provincial College as well as Ures Lapor. Pero ngayon, puntos para sa Lady Shoemasters. All credit, of course, by the setup play by Sarah Verosao.
And I think this is, the set wherein the Lady Shoemaster was able to set up a play consecutively. And they were able to attack consecutively now. They just need conversion.
And that's Roxy De La Cruz, who we saw during the Shaky Super League National Invitational, seems to be still struggling her spot for the Lady Pirates. Pero ngayon, mukhang kahit papano, mas nakakapag-connect na siya with Coach Cromwell's system.
Yes.
Was a former Lady Cardinal. Pero ngayon, service ace naman ang ibabahagi sa atin itong si Galedo.
And right now, talking about Roxy De La Cruz, you have Duguna, Dolorito, De La Cruz, and De Guzman. The 4Ds are the four cornerstone here of Rizal.
Itong si Galedo, siya yung naging main setter ni Coach Cromwell nga no National Invitationals din, because Venice Puson would have to, sort of stay on the sidelines, rest for a while, allow others to take some time na i-fill in muna yung position niya. And Galedo was doing a spectacular job on that game. And ngayon, coming from the bench din, producing points for her squad.
And it really translates, I think, the system na binigay dito ni Coach Cromwell kay Galedo. It shows na nagko-connect na siya sa mga players and ka-teammates niya.
But this time, that service will be too short to get across the net. Substitution coming in for the Lady Shoemasters. Si Nasol ang papasok muna. Palitan niya muna itong si Taneo. For sure, Coach Andy wants that secure na service.
Certainly.
Look at that. Firm serve. They go to the Guzman!
Yes!
Nailing it through! And with that, the Guzman with that extreme spike of the set brought to you as by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. 9-16 ang ating score. Matches tomorrow, magkita-kita po tayo sa Bacoor Strike Gymnasium kung saan ang Binyan kakalabanin ang San Juan. Second game naman natin, Caloocan versus Rizal. Final game, Marikina. Last game ulit natin, pero by that time, ang makakalaban nila ang ating inaugural champions, Bacoor City. So, exciting matches coming along our way tomorrow. Ngayon, Manila tayo. Bukas, Bacoor naman ang ating magiging venue. 1-month block here for the Lady Shoemasters as Team Mirales guarding the net.
I know that for the Lady Shoemasters, it will be a tall order for them to stop itong opensa ng Rizal. But yung mga simple deflect na nagagawa ng mga blockers at their fingertips is actually a big help already for them to cover the ball and allow Sara Veroshao to set up a play for them.
Now a 7-point deficit para sa ating third set. We kept on mentioning that there was sort of a 4-setter curse in our past 2 games earlier. Tingnan natin kung gano'n ang mangyari dito sa ating final game. Veroshao oversets that one. And so De Guzman just acing her game for Rizal.
And what a moment here for De Guzman, not starting for Rizal. And what a strategy for Coach Cromwell to allowing his players to play here and experience the MPVA here in Paco Arena.
And Pasco trying to respond for the white shirts. So this will be an 8-point game para sa ating third set. Tin Mirales. Loaded service. Goes to de Guzman with the help of the net. So medyo na-delay ang bola doon. Bumagal, high ball. That won't go. Heart Bio says, and her teammates say
Well,
that
yes.
actually went in, pero hindi. Ang
Oo. Well, the ball is really, it's very quick, Daphne. It's really hard to judge, but let's give it up for our linesmen who are much closer to the lines.
Toledo chooses de Guzman.
And right now, de Guzman, I must say, unstoppable. Here in the third set.
7 points to tie things up for the Lady Shoemasters. Coach Andy still allowing itong Lady Shoemasters to figure things out by themselves. 8-point game para dito. And that's the Guzman who will be serving. Ayun, si Serna naman, papasok. Papalitan itong si De La Cruz. And the Guzman getting a high five from Coach Cromwell. De Guzman with 5 points. Just here in the third set, kasi dito nga lang siya pinasok ni Coach Cromwell. Access denied by Heart Bio.
And Heart Bio right now playing really tall here for Rizal.
Hindi ka po pwede. Yan ang naging mantra ni Heart Bio. At ngayon, 9 points ang kailangan habulin dito ng Lady Shoemasters. Sa short serve, 6 points para dito kay Joan de Guzman. 2 sets, just on the sidelines observing. Right now, immediate 6-point output.
Well, de Guzman just trying to be extra smart. Naka-atras itong service receive na pattern nitong Marikina.
Great save on that last sequence. Buhay pa rin ang bola? Not yet.
And you cannot just receive a ball like that. You need, sometimes you need to bend your knees. And kita natin dito, nakatayo lang. Itong mga defenders natin on the blue side, it's really hard, especially pag floater yung serve. It's really hard for you to get that ball up.
And that push will pave the way and earn another point here for Rizal. And just like that, with the services made here, the consistency at the service area by de Guzman. Now, itong Rizal already at match point.
Exactly.
That push. That will be 1 match point save for the Lady Shoemasters.
And you know what, Daphne? It might be a tall order for Marikina to challenge Rizal here. But whatever happens, I think that the Lady Shoemasters for surely have a very good takeaways after this match. And all they need to do is to become better and to practice. And sabi nga dito ni Coach Fiel, they really need to gel really well so they could be familiar to each other.
2 match points saved for the Lady Shoemasters. Just 1 perfect setup on the side of Rizal. Medyo nagkarambulan pa dun. Serna with another error there. 3-0 run for the Lady Shoemasters.
9 set points ang hinahabol dito ng Marikina. Let's see if they can challenge the impossible.
And finally, look at how Team Rizal is celebrating right now as Serna will be sending that baby home. Ngayon, 25-15. Everyone just all rejoicing after Serna earning that the 3rd time around. still not part of the winning column, pero bukas nga, meron pa silang magiging laban para sa ating final scores, 25-14, 25-17, and 25-15 as Rizal with that sweep victory kontra Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Sino queen of the court? 25-14, 25-17, and 25-15 ang ating final scores. Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation earning another victory this evening and pulling up an upset nga kontra dito sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters, and hailing from the city of Smiles, Bacolod City. Ito nga si Joan, just really stepping up for her squad.
And of course, we picked John Dugon to be the queen of the court right now. But of course, if we could only make all of the starters, the queen of the court, we will definitely. But let's talk about the player who contributed and who chipped in more points here in this match. And none other than, of course, our queen of the court right now, Joan Duguna.
At kasama niya nga ngayon si Fiona Bacani. Fiona, take it away.
Yes, so kasama po natin ngayon ang ating queen of the court na si Joan Duguna. Joan, kahit naiisa pa lang ang talo nyo dito sa MPVA, paano kayo hindi nawawalan ng kumpiyansa?
Lagi lang po nire-remind sa amin ni coach nga na huwag magkampante. Kung ano yung nilalaro namin sa loob, yun dapat yung pinapakita namin. Yun po.
Ngayon naman, paano nyo tinatapatan ang mga teams na katulad ng Marikina na may nothing to lose mindset?
Lagi, para po sa amin, isang team din po sila na tawag dito, na nilulook forward din namin as malakas, kaya hindi kami nagiging kampante sa pagdating sa laro po sa loob ng court. Yan lang po.
Ngayon naman, may gusto ka bang batiin ng mga nanonood sa iyo ngayon? Friends, family, supporters?
Thank you po sa St. Gerrard sa pagsuporta po sa amin. Kay Miss Sarah po. Maraming salamat po sa LPU community. Sana wag po kayong tumigil na suportahan po kami. At sa family ko po sa Bacolod at sa mga parents po ng kasama ko po. Thank you po. Yan lang po.
Alright, so that's it from us. Congratulations once again to Rizal and to Joan Duguna, our queen of the court. Now back to you, Jong and Daphne.
Indeed, pinapakita ni Joan Duguna kung bakit siya from the city of Smiles, because
Yes.
all smiles dahil panalo nga para dito sa Rizal. And yes, another triumph para sa koponan niya. At kung babalikan nga natin ang pangyayari dito sa ating set number 1, everyone just really chipping in points, sabi nga natin, para sa team ng Rizal.
Exactly. Though they started the first set really slow, but the ability of these girls to bounce back. And I think one of the big help natin dati is the familiarity of these girls with each other. And they started to communicate when they felt na they need really to bounce back. And that's the time on the middle part of the first set, they had a 7-0 run. And that's when they take over the lead dito sa Lady Shoemasters.
Dolorito Doguna helping to secure set number 1 with 25-14. And here in set number 2, we've mentioned that this team is literally enjoying, and De La Cruz being injected here also tried to contribute for her squad.
Certainly, but let's not forget, of course, the cerebral assassin of Rizal. Dennis Puson's playmaking, really undeniable, one of the greatest here in MPVA.
25-17 nga ang ating naging set number 2 score. Here's a third set. Different playmaker. Asgaledo was she just replaced itong si Puzon, pero still kumbaga parang walang changes na nangyari on the side of Rizal.
Exactly, and that's the advantage of some, for a team who've been playing for years already. And as we can see, dito nga, they still appear to be very victorious in everything that they do, bagging their 4th win here in this league.
Yes, 4 big wins for Team Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. As we see here, 25-14, 25-17, 25-14 nga ang ating naging score. Looking at our numbers, grabe yung gap in terms of the attacks.
As we can see here, Daphne, total dominance when it comes to attacking, 37-18. And when it comes to blocking and aces, lamang pa din sila dito. But what's the good thing about them is that they play really steady and very calm here. And I know that they're gonna continue that for the rest of the tournament.
Now, let's take a look and have a glimpse of our updated team standings. Kung saan itong Rizal, rising above slowly but surely on the 4th spot with 4 wins and just 1 loss here in the tournament. Meanwhile, itong Marikina, tomorrow meron pa tayong laro. Tingnan natin kung makakaisa na sila dito sa panalo. And highlighting Quezon Province with 7 wins here with no record of any loss para sa MPVA. And for our matches tomorrow, sabi nga natin, itong Binyan will go up against San Juan City in our first game at 2 p.m. Second game, Caloocan City will compete against Rizal. So walang pahinga. At ang ating final matchup, ito ulit, Marikina Lady Shoemasters going up against with Paco City Strikers. Medyo may home court advantage din at sila nga ang ating inaugural champions. And on Wednesday naman, Rizal, doubleheader na lang yan versus Negros. And final game, Valenzuela Classy versus Marikina City. So ang ating games will start at 4 p.m. Second game will be at 6 p.m. Much for everyone na syempre sumuporta at na-witness ang performances dito sa MPVA. Magkikita-kita po tayo muli bukas sa Bacoor City Strikers Gymnasium para sa ating triple header Tuesday. Daphne Cristobal with Jong Panerio and Fiona Bacani on the sidelines. Thank you all so much for tuning in at Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association.